Every winter I have to replant some of the garlic cloves in the gardens. Sometimes it's because the birds have pulled out the cloves that I planted in the autumn, and I would have to go around and replant them where they came from. Occasionally I set the clove upside down in the soil, and I need to pull it out and replant it so that the roots are pointing the right way down. But it's more interesting when I find a clove that has pushed itself partially out of the ground with its own roots. It is amazing how many roots can be sent out by a large clove of garlic, even before the top of the plant has really started to grow. And the growth of this mass of roots can push the clove out of the ground. This seems to happen more when I don't plant the garlic cloves deep enough into the soil, and when the soil below the clove is too hard or firm for the roots to easily push into. The growing tips of the roots end up partially pushing the rest of the developing plant out of the ground, instead of digging further into the soil to anchor it. So if the planting bed is a bit too firm, I first try to loosen the soil a bit underneath where each garlic clove will be planted. But I still find an occasional clove that has been pushed above the level of the soil. I've never left a clove sticking out of the ground like this to see how it would grow and what kind of garlic bulb would develop, but that would be an interesting thing to watch. When I do find cloves like this, I usually simply push down the soil around the base of the clove to push the whole plant deeper, but this probably causes some damage to the roots. In more extreme cases, I pull the whole plant out of the ground and dig a hole in the soil and replant it properly. And this gives me a chance to marvel at how much effort the young plant has put into establishing a strong root system over winter, preparing for the abundant growth of the spring.